Assalamu alaikum viewers, I am Farrukh Nadeem with a new tutorial. Today's tutorial is actually related to our previous tutorial. Last time in our tutorial we designed a rotary, meaning we planned a rotary job. Today we are going to do a new job that is directly related to that. In the same way, we'll create a rotary design. From here, in your job setup, you need to select rotary as the job type. Here, I am entering its size. I am setting it to 12 inches. And for the diameter, I'm entering 4 inches. We are going to make a small pillar. And here the Z position is up to you. You can set it to center X or to the surface as you prefer. So here I am setting it to center X. When you set it below 0, you will then have to set the 0 position at that spot. You can take the datum position wherever you want. I'm taking the datum position on this side. And as I told you last time, along X and along this X, basically this depends on your machine, what kind of machine you have. If it's a horizontal machine, then you'll select this one. If your machine is in vertical form, then you'll need to select these X's. It all depends on you and your machine. So after doing it this way, I set the resolution and we close the file setup and job setup. Let's begin. You should have this clear in your mind. When we are creating a rotary design, its length is according to the given length. But the height you see here is actually its circumference. That is the circumference of any round object, which you can also refer to as the wrap here. So basically, this is what it is. So here, we'll start with a gadget. In the gadget section, we have wrapping available. Today's lesson is about basic fluting. So regarding fluting, we have a very excellent gadget here. If you go to wrapping in the gadgets, we'll use the fluting layout here. So look, as soon as you enter the fluting layout, you'll see the entire circle formed here. It's a round object and you can choose how many flutes you want to make. Here I want to make 6 flutes. After that, there's the distance, how far you want it from this edge, for example, 1 inch, or from that edge, also 1 inch. Then there are the cowses. The cowses are the sides that we need to make here. The cowses are set here as well. We've also set the start and end cows here. So we've specified the cows at both ends. After that, take a look here. The cylinder dimensions, the dimensions we entered earlier in the array will be the same here. Once I apply all these settings, you can see that in this layout, it has displayed the complete design here. If you go to the lens view, you'll see that it has set this as the 0 plane. The player has kept this turned off. So look, this is the boundary box where you can see this boundary box has been turned off here. So this is a floating vector and a cavity. Basically, these are the 2 vectors we have to use here. In the same way, now we will come here and here we have the profile toolpath. Similarly, now we will come here and here we have the profile toolpath, which is the second one. I select these 2 layers. Now look, this layer is separate and this layer is separate. If I go through layers, it will pick the layers from here. Otherwise, I come to the 2D profile tool. Here we selected a 12mm ball nose and here outside, inside, because basically the design we are making is based on the profile toolpath. So here we also set its depth and we also set the tool diameter. You can choose a tool in inches or millimeters. It doesn't matter. And here we will calculate it. As soon as we calculate here, you can see in the preview that it shows the cutting lines and it also shows the tool movement here. Let's preview it. Look at this. All right. Now, please keep this in mind here. There's one very clear point you should have in your mind. Whenever you have to use a tool, specifically a ball nose, for creating such designs or flutes, remember that the depth should be half of its diameter. Right now, we are using a tool with a 12mm diameter and here the cut depth we are making is 0.25 inches. So if you multiply that, if you multiply 0.25 by 25.4, it comes out to 6.35. That means this is actually more than half, right? So your ball nose is 12mm and you're making the depth 6.35 mm. So here I'm just making it 6 removing the 0.35. What's the downside of doing that? Look here in the design. You can see there's a small step appearing. This step is visible. If I zoom in, you can see this step has formed here. Now, watch what I do. I'll recalculate it. After recalculating, I'll reset the preview and preview all. Now, pay attention, the step is gone. That means the step that was appearing at that level before is no longer there. It takes a little time to render. So basically, this is the proper method for using a ball nose. Now we have its 3D view and the design we created through gadgets. In gadgets, we go to wrapping and then to the fluting layout. We already have a full version available. After the fluting tool, we make it with fewer flutes, and we also make it here through these gadgets. But this is only for wrapping, that is in a wrapping style, making cylinder jobs, pillars, or making a cup. So these tools are used there. Now, after you've done this much work, if you want to add anything else in the middle as you wish, you can do so. There's no issue of any kind. You can make this design as beautiful as you want, add a line in the middle, write some text, whatever you want to write is available to you. If I turn it off here and check, you can see we have the option available. Turning it off means we have the tool to turn the wrapping position on or off in 3D. So if I turn it off, the position we were seeing in 2D, we can now see the same in 3D. So this is how you all will improve your skills. In the next tutorial, even more advanced things will be added. And in this way, we'll take it all the way to 3D. Stay in touch, stay in discussion. Join our WhatsApp group. The link to the group is in the description. You can join the group from there. I hope you've learned something new again. Remember me in your prayers. God willing, we'll meet again with the next assignment. Allah Hafiz.